You're wondering if the problem is me? Why are you wondering? My camera sometimes act up a little bit. I'm not sure why. Sometimes it has to go that way, honey. I bet it does. No, sir. Tell Jesus set the whole car. The car, the wheel, the road, everything. I wonder if that is better. Okay. All right, this looks like it is coming on. Hello, guys. Hello, guys. Here I am. It's Trev and it's Thursday, and you know it's time for our Swords in Hand. Now, who is here and who is ready to play Swords in Hand? Let's see. Come, guys. Once you come in, please start texting so I can see where my chat is going to come up, because I'm not seeing where my chat is going. I'm not seeing where my chat is right now. So can you all just put a comment down below so I can see who is here. Welcome, guys. Welcome to my channel. This is Trev from Trevessence. And tonight I'm going to be doing another game of Swords in Hand. It's always a pleasure to be here on a Thursday evening to play Swords in Hand, a friendly little game, a friendly little Bible game, which I like to play. Been playing it since I was a kid, and I like it. You may not know the 66 books of the Bible, but if you can flip it and find the verse that I tell you and start typing it in the comments, then you are in the game. So, it doesn't have a high learning curve to it. Anybody can play it. Some books in the Bible are not so easy to find because they are short and they are stuck behind some bigger books. But if you look up Google, that's a good thing. We're all now Google certified. So we can all just check out Google to see, where can I find the book of Haggai? The book of Nahum. Some people didn't know there was a book in the Bible called Nahum and Haggai and those weird names. Obadiah, Ezekiel. Those weird books of the Bible. So come on, guys, if you are coming in, please let me know that you are here. I appreciate you. And I thank each and every one of you for coming here. Whether it's when I'm cooking, whether it's when I'm telling a story, when I'm reading a book, or when I'm doing Swords in Hand, whatever I'm doing on my channel, I appreciate everybody who come to join me. Now, I'm not sure how the feed is going out, guys. Wait, I need to be able to hear it myself. If you are able to hear it and everything sounds okay and looks okay, guys, please let me know what we have going on here. All right, guys, let me do this. Thank you all, guys. Thank you for coming. We are going to be playing another game of Swords in Hand. Now, if you are going to be playing with us this evening, go ahead and let me know in the comments that you are ready to play. I know it's kind of early in the evening. It's 4 o'clock. Right now it's like 4:25. There are several people who would have liked to join, but they're at work, or still in traffic trying to get home from work. Whatever you're doing, guys, I hope you're being safe and being good to yourself and being good to those around you. Wherever you are, hope you're staying safe, staying aware of what's going on around you so you can know how to protect yourself and how to stay safe. if you are going to be joining us on Swords in Hand tonight, guys, please go ahead and tell me in the comments below that you will be joining us. Okay. Is Kizzy here? Hey Kizzy, how you doing? Hey Kizzy. Yeah, that's my friend there. She is on the chat. There we are. Okay. It says sign into chat. Oh, that's odd. Who else is joining me? Who else is going to join me for the Swords in Hand tonight? Okay, this is a little bit weird. What's going on here? Okay guys, if you are joining me for the first time, I want to welcome you to my channel. On a Thursday evening, I usually do Swords in Hand. Swords in Hand is a fun Bible game where I flip the Bible randomly and find a verse, tell you the verse, and you are supposed to find it either on your Google Bible or on your book Bible. And when you find it, you start typing in the comments the verse, and so we can acknowledge you and you will get the point. The first person to get to 20 points will be declared the winner. We presently have a champion. He defended his title last week, and I'm hoping that he might come back this evening and defend his title again. Now for those of you who are new to the channel, or for those of you who are just joining me, this is Trev from Trevessence, guys. Go ahead, check out my channel. Have a few fun stuff over there. Little stories and my cooking. And also, you can find my blogging on some stories that speaks to me. Not everything, but some stories. Of late, there has been a lot of stories, depressing stories that I'm trying to stay away from, just to invite some positive air into whatever I do. But we are here this evening. There are people here. Go ahead, guys, and say something in the chat so I know you are here. And tell me if you want to play. Kizzy was here. What happened to Kizzy? View on the web. There is Kizzy. Okay. Okay, how you doing, Kizzy? Okay, so Kizzy is still at work. And I know there are a lot of people who are still at work who are not able to join us on the live tonight. We're going to have to modify our Swords in Hand at this time of the evening on a Thursday. It's good for me because, you know, I leave in about an hour or so for work. But in the future, we might have to modify this and put it maybe on the weekend, on a Saturday night, maybe, so that we can have more people join us. Because at this time of the day, a lot of people are at work still or on their way home from work and not able to join us. But as time goes by, guys, there'll be more and more people who will hear of Swords in Hand, and they will come join us. And as we add other things to our new and upcoming channel, we will be able to embark on some other journeys. But if it is your first time on my channel, guys, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Please don't forget to share. Please don't forget to like it. And invite your friend and tell a friend to tell a friend and a friend and a friend. And that's how we're going to grow from there to there. Okay, guys. Let's see who else is here. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Who else is playing? Who wants to play Sword in Hands, guys? Who else wants to play Sword in Hands? Let's play. Let's play Sword in Hand, guys. Okay, is there anybody else who is willing to play? No, we cannot have just one contestant. We have to have at least 2 people playing Swords in Hand for us to be able to have a game going, because we need competitors. One person can't compete against themselves. That would make too much for a great game, right, guys? So if you are just joining us, if you're just coming on, hey, there is my defending champion. He just rolled on up, guys. He just rolled on up. Now, is there anybody who is going to be challenging Dwayne tonight? Anybody who's going to be challenging Dwayne? Please let me know, guys. Tell me in the chat if you're going to be joining us. You're playing Dwayne. Why should I ask that rhetorical question? If you are playing, when I know you are here to defend your title. So Dwayne is the current champion of, there we go. Dwayne is the current Swords in Hand champion. Okay. Dwayne is the current champion here. Wait, Dwayne. I want to show you something. Yes, Dwayne, there you are. You are the current champion, Dwayne. There you are. Now, is there somebody who is willing to willing to challenge you? Is there anybody who is willing to challenge Dwayne tonight on Swords in Hand? Go ahead, get your Bible, get your Google Bible. Tell me in the chat whether or not you're going to be playing, so that we can get cracking. All right, Dwayne. Yeah, you are the champion. You are the champion. Ooh, there we go. Okay, guys, who else is going to be joining us? Who else is going to be joining us tonight for Swords in Hand, guys? Anybody else? Come on, guys, hit that like button. Come on, guys, share it out so that we can have some people join us for Swords in Hand tonight. We are going to be playing 20 games. You agree with me, Dwayne? Is 20 games good? Yes, 20 games we're going to be playing tonight. Because by the time those 20 games are up, it will be time for me to hop off to go make some bread. Not in the kitchen to make bread though, but to make some dough. All right. So if you have a friend who has a friend and a friend who has a friend, please tell them to come join us. Tell them they can use their Google Bible. They don't have to have a book Bible, because I know a lot of people don't have a Bible like the book. A lot of people don't have the book. A lot of people don't have the book, right, guys? They have but everybody has a phone, and everybody's Google certified, so you can always go on your phone and find the books of the Bible and the verses and start typing. Sometimes there are variations of what the text is saying based on the version of the Bible that you are using, but all in all, I believe it says the same thing. It conveys the same message. So once you start typing, please go ahead and type around the first 4 words. That will give us some context. Yes! Yes, the word. Would you wanna walk like a champion, talk like a champion, but a piece of body, girl, tell me where you get it from. Oh my gosh, Dwayne, you are something else. You need to get somebody else to come play tonight so that you can defend your title again. We want somebody else to play, but nobody else is joining. Kizzy says she's at work, so she can't join. Who else is going to join us tonight, guys? so that we can have a fun-filled game. Who else is going to join us to play Swords in Hand? In the meantime, Dwayne, until somebody else joins us, let me do a little quiz about the Bible. I mean, Dwayne, this is not the game starting yet, you know. We gotta find the Virgin verse. Yeah, help me find it. Can we find it? Oh, she's at work, I believe. So that's why. She says she's at work, and you know she's going to be driving home. So she's not going to be able to join us until later on. But the show must go on. The game will go on. It will go on tonight. Dwayne, I'm going to be doing a little quiz until we get more people. Now, I know you know your Bible well, like the back of your hand, right? Now tell me, what is the longest chapter of the Bible? Come, Dwayne. What is the longest chapter in the Bible? Do you know that off the back of your hand? The longest chapter in the Bible. Oh. It's supposed to be an easy win for you. Yes. If you play by yourself, I bet it is. But we are... The longest chapter? You said Genesis? Genesis is a book. Come on now. The longest chapter of the Bible. You know the longest chapter of the Bible. Go ahead and tell me. What What is the longest chapter of the Bible, Dwayne? Since you are the one responding here. The others aren't saying a word. There we go. Okay. All right. So go ahead. Yeah, you're bad. My bad. Yes, go ahead and tell me what is the longest chapter in the Bible. Psalm what? The longest chapter in the Bible is Psalm what? At least you got the Psalm part correct. But what is the longest chapter in the Bible? Able to come up with it? 1, 2, 3, going. Psalm 119. You got it. Psalm 119 is the longest chapter in the Bible. And how many verses does it have, Dwayne? How many verses does Psalm 119 has? How many verses? Come on, guys. Come on. Share the stream. Let's see who else is going to join us for Swords in Hand. We need a couple people. At least 2 people to say they are joining. We need at least 2 people to play for us to have a game going on, guys. We need at least 2 people to play. Dwayne, also, tell me how this stream is now compared to how it was before. Because I had some major work done on it, and I want to know if it is working as they say it should, considering all the work that was put into this. So tell me if it's better. I know that with the virtual background, we get that little flare movement with the movement, but I want to know, is there any glitching? Are you hearing me well? Talk to me. Tell me how the stream is. Because I can't see the output of the stream, so I don't know. You as the viewers got to tell me if the stream is okay on your end. Because on my end, I look just fine. On my end, I can hear my own voice. I sound just fine. Just fine. And I'm concerned about on your end. How is it on your end, guys? Go ahead and tell me in the chat. Okay, yes, the double vision on my body, I think that is beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so that's what we were going for clear audio. I guess because I'm moving around and the virtual background is sort of moving with me when I move. I think that's what that is. Hey, Michelle. Okay, beautiful. Wonderful. Hey, Michelle, how are you, sweetheart? How are you doing, my love? Are you playing? Let's see who is going to defend, who is going to play tonight, because Derek's, I keep saying Derek. Dwayne, I'm sorry, Dwayne needs somebody to challenge him. And we want to see who is going to be challenging Dwayne. Go ahead, hit that like button, guys. And share the stream out. Tell a friend to tell a friend and tell another friend to join us on my live. And let's play Swords in Hand. Get your Bible, get your Google Bible. We are all Google certified. So get your Google Bible on your phone and let's go. I hope that when you type, I am seeing it in real time without too much of a delay, because I don't want it to be delayed and then some responses don't come in on time and we have little issues like we've been having before. I have had this whole thing overhauled. So okay, you're playing. All right, so Michelle is playing and Dwayne is playing, and we are not going to be wasting too much time because we all have busy lives, you know, and I am going to be running off after the 20 games to work tonight. So guys, Michelle is playing and so too is Dwayne. We have clear audio, and so we are going to be moving right along. Dwayne, you still did not tell me how many verses Psalm 119 has. Michelle, do you know? Oh, I missed 5 points from last game. Okay, well, this time I hope I don't miss anything. I hope everything come in right on time and we don't miss anything, because I don't want to cheat anybody of their scores. Okay, Dwayne, and certainly I don't want to cheat you at all, because you are now the defending champion of our Swords in Hand game. All right, so here we go. Are you all ready, guys? If you are ready, let's begin. All right, and the first verse is going to be Psalm 119 and verse 176. Psalm 119 and verse 176. The first person to start typing what Psalms 19 and 176 says, go ahead, type it in the chat. The first person starts typing it will get the point. Now we have Michelle and we have Dwayne. If you are just joining us, guys, please go ahead and hit that like button. If it is your first time on my channel, there we go. And Michelle has come in. I have gone astray like a lost sheep. Seek thy servant, for I do not forget thy commandments. Okay, so Michelle got that point. I can see it. I can see it clearly, guys, and we all agree that everything is coming in nicely and timely. Okay, our next one is going to be Isaiah chapter 22 and verse 23. Isaiah 22 and verse 23, guys. The book of Isaiah 22 and verse 23. The first person to start typing Isaiah. Now, I am using the good old King James Version. Whichever version you're using, guys, please go ahead and type. It doesn't matter. As long as I get the context of what you are saying, then we should be just fine. Isaiah 22 and verse 23, guys. Let's start typing what that says. We're going to be playing 20 games tonight, guys. 20. Let's see how quickly we can get those 20 games out of the way. The first person to get 20 points will be declared the winner. We already have a defending champion our defending champion is, wait, Dwayne said, I will drive him. Okay? Well, whichever version you're using, that's okay, because my version says, and I will fasten him as a nail and in a sure place, and he shall be for glorious throne to his father's house. Okay, Dwayne, there you go. You got that score. Very good, Dwayne. Thank you, guys. Thank you. There it is. And the next one is going to be 2 Kings. 2 Kings chapter 19, guys, and verse 5. 2 Kings chapter 19 and verse 5. The first person to start typing what 2 Kings chapter 19 and verse 5 says is going to get that point. Go ahead, guys. If you are just joining us, thank you for joining me on my channel. It's a Thursday evening, and on a Thursday I usually play Swords in Hand. Okay, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, now is a good time to do so, guys. Go ahead, Dwayne. Tell me what 2 Kings 19 and verse 5 says. First person to start typing. First person to start typing 2 Kings. 2 Kings chapter 19 and verse 5 will get the point. Hold on, Dwayne. What Bible are you looking in, my friend? 2 Kings. Not 1 Kings now. 2 Kings chapter 19 and verse 5. 2 Kings chapter 19 and verse 5, guys. The first person to start typing that in the chat will secure the point for themselves. Dwayne is saying, therefore lift up a prayer, and that is not what my Bible is saying. Go ahead, guys, check it out on your. So the servants, okay, so the servants of King Ezekiel came to Isaiah. Very good, Michelle. Michelle got that point. And the next one is, we're moving right along, guys. We are on to Ezekiel chapter 35 and verse 2. Ezekiel chapter 35 and verse 2, guys. Ezekiel chapter 32, and therefore pray for the remnants. Hold on, Dwayne. I'm not sure what Bible you're using, because that has not even context as to what. It's the same thing that says, therefore pray for the remnants. You're on to verse 4. That's verse 4, Dwayne. Because verse 4 says something as, wherefore, a part of it says, wherefore lift up thy prayer for the remnants that are left. But I said verse 5, and verse 5 is the one that says, so the servants of King Hezekiah came to Isaiah. And that was the one that Michelle got. So now we are on to Ezekiel 35 and verse 2. Ezekiel 35 and verse 2, guys. The first person to start typing, Ezekiel chapter 35 and verse 2. Okay, so Dwayne is saying it's the same Living Version and King James. Well, I guess, if that is the case, then I believe the verses in your Bible are switched up, because mine, where it says about the remnants, is on verse 4. And verse 5 is the one that we were concentrating on. Now we are on to the next question, which is Ezekiel 35 and verse 2. And I see Michelle came in and said, son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. Okay, so there we go, guys. If you are keeping scores, you can go ahead and keep your scores, because I am keeping keeping scores here. We have had 4 games. 4 games already. 4 questions already. And now we are on to number 5. This one is from the book of Zephaniah, guys. Zephaniah. The book of Zephaniah. Zephaniah chapter 1 and verse 12. Zephaniah chapter 1 and verse 12, guys. The first person to start typing Zephaniah chapter 1 and verse 12. Yes, come on, Dwayne. Yeah, man. I'm giving you your points. Go ahead and find Zephaniah chapter 1 and verse 12. Start typing it in the comments and you will see. You will get your point. I am going by the first person to start typing something either as it is in my Bible, or if you're using a different version of the Bible, you can go ahead and type it as well, and I will use the context to award the point. Okay, so right now we are on to the book of Zephaniah. There you go. And it shall come to pass at that time that I will search Jerusalem with candles and punish the men that are settled on their lees. Something like that. Okay, the next one is going to be the book of Luke. Luke chapter 2 and verse 3. Luke chapter 2 and verse 3, guys. If you don't know where to find the book of Luke, it's in the New Testament. There's Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. So if you can find the book of Luke, Yard Foods, how you doing? Blessed, my friend. How are you doing? We are playing Swords in Hand. You playing or not? We have gone like 6 games already. But it's never too late to join in, because we have our defending champion here and he's doing well, and we need some challenges for him. So we are on to St. Luke chapter 2 and verse Kizzy! Yes, I'm in the jungle. I'm on the safari. I'm on this. Yes, Michelle got that point, and all went. Wait, what kind of Bible do we and I use? A voice of one calling in the wilderness. Do we and I don't understand what kind of Bible you're using, because the words that yes, it's a zebra running behind me. It's a zebra running behind me, Kizzy. Okay. Dwayne is saying a voice of one calling in the wilderness. And we are on St. Luke chapter 2 and verse 3. And my Bible is saying, Michelle got that point, because it says, and all went to be taxed, everyone into his own city. So I'm concerned about what Bible Dwayne is using, or if the verses in Dwayne's Bible is the same. That's not the same. A voice of one calling in the wilderness. There isn't even the word wilderness in this verse. Not one bit. So, I'm not going to be able to award that point based on what I have here. I cannot award the point for when the words don't even show up. I don't know what Bible Dwayne is using, but I suggest you switch. But you are doing well anyway, but we will continue. I think Yard Foods is gonna be doing something too later on, guys. The next one though is the next one we are on to is the Book of Lamentations. The Book of Lamentations, and we are on to chapter 5 and verse 5. The Book of Lamentation, chapter 5 and verse 5. Lamentations chapter 5 and verse 5, guys. If you are able, come on, guys. I see more people on this stream than I see likes. Go ahead and hit the like button, guys. Go ahead and hit the like button. If you don't know where to find the like button, look on the top of this live. You will see a thumbs up. Go ahead and touch it. It's going to change its opacity. It's going to be highlighted. So go ahead and do that. And then you can find Lamentations chapter 5 and verse 5. First person to start typing it. First person to start typing Lamentations chapter 5 and verse 5 in the comments below will get the point. Dwayne said, remember, O Lord. Lamentations chapter 5 and verse 5. I'm overly concerned now. I'm not sure what Bible Dwayne is using. Because I don't have the word remember and I don't even have the word Lord. There you go. Now we're talking. There you go, Dwayne. Now we're getting, now the context is there. And now that you have said it, it says, our necks are under persecution. We labor and have no rest. And I think they both came in on the same time. So I'm going to give both of you that score. But remember, guys, if I have already read the verse, then it would be unfair for me to still award the point to somebody who types in after that. So if I've already read the verse, then that means the point is already given to the person who I acknowledged before. And the next verse is going to be Psalm 104 and verse 4. Psalm 104 and verse 4, guys, go ahead and tell me what Psalm 104, Psalm 104 and verse 4. Go ahead and start typing it in the comments below what Psalm 104 and verse 4 says. The first person to start typing it in the comments below will get the point. Let's see who is the first person to start typing what Psalm 104 and verse 4 says. The first person, guys, we have our defending champion Dwayne here, and we have Michelle, who is giving him a run for the money tonight. Okay, there we go. Michelle came in with that. It says, who maketh his angels spirits, his ministers a flaming fire. Okay, there Dwayne came in after Michelle. Now we are on to Job, the book of Job. Job chapter 40, as in 40. Job chapter 40 and verse 24. Job chapter 40 and verse 24, guys. The first person to start typing Job chapter 40 and verse 24 in the comments below will receive the point. We are moving right along, guys. If you are just joining us, we are playing Swords in Hand. Swords in Hand is a Bible game where the host announces a verse in the Bible. The first person to find the verse is going to start typing that verse in the comments below. The first person to start typing it will get the point. We are playing 20 games tonight. The first person to get to 20 points will be declared the winner. Now we have our defending champion here, Dwayne. You will see him in the chat. And we have Michelle, who is a close contender for the championship. It's not too late, guys. He take it with his eyes. He take it with his eyes. Very good, Dwayne. There we go. Point is awarded to Dwayne. The next one is going to be Psalm 119 and verse 113. Psalm 119 and verse 113, guys. The first person to find Psalm 119 and verse 113 will be awarded the point. If it is your first time on the channel, guys, go ahead, hit that like button, share it out. Share out the stream. We'd love to have more people join us. We do this every Thursday evening at about 4 o'clock. For right now, that's what we are doing. Go ahead, guys, and tell me what Psalm 119 and verse 113 says. Psalm 119 and verse 113. First person to start typing it in the chat box will be declared the owner of the next point. I hate double-minded people. Very good, Dwayne. You got that point. And our next is going to be the book of Revelation. Yes, Dwayne, you got that. The next one is the book of Revelation, chapter 20 and verse 14. Revelation chapter 20 and verse 14. Revelation chapter 20 and verse 14. The first person to start typing Revelation chapter 20 and verse 14 will get the point. Go ahead, guys. Whether you're using the book Bible or you're using your Google Bible, start typing the words of Revelation chapter 20 and verse 14. Go ahead, guys. The first person. Let's see who is going to get this point. Revelation chapter 20 and death. Thank you. Michelle got that point. The next one is going to be Ephesians, the book of Ephesians. Ephesians chapter 3. Ephesians chapter 3 and verse 1. Ephesians, the book of Ephesians chapter 3 and verse 1. Go ahead, guys. We are presently going almost neck to neck between Michelle and Dwayne. Great job, guys. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for joining. You're writing 4 or more words? Okay. Okay, that's okay. But you can also go ahead and type, as long as I get what you're saying. If you put 2 words and it is what I am seeing here, then I have no choice but to give you the point. Although I am. Yes, I get the context of that one, Dwayne. I will award you the point because the verse says, "For this cause I, Paul, the prisoner of Jesus Christ, for you Gentiles." Yes, and that although I am would come in as the same. The context is there. So you got that point, Dwayne. The next one is going to be 1 Samuel. 1 Samuel chapter 9 and verse 9. 1 Samuel chapter 9 and verse 9, guys. 1 Samuel chapter 9 and verse 9. The first person to start typing 1 Samuel, guys. Remember, there are 2 Samuels, but we're dealing with the first one. 1 Samuel chapter 9 and verse 9. Let's see who is the first person to start typing. Okay. Is that haha a part of the verse, Dwayne, or is that haha we just being jovial? Talk to me. Because I don't see aha in the Bible. In my Bible, at least, I don't see it. Don't be afraid. 1 Samuel chapter 9 and verse 9. I am not sure that's what mine is saying. And David said, and mine don't even have the name David. 1 Samuel chapter 9 and verse 9. I think we're looking at a different Bible because the names that I see you are putting there, I don't see. I don't see the name Benjamin. I don't see the name David in there. So I don't think you all are we are on the same page at all. We are on 1 Samuel chapter 9 and verse 9. Before time in it, there we go. Dwayne says, I've given to your masters. Let's see if No, I'm going to have to give Michelle that point, because it says, before time in Israel, when a man went to inquire of God, thus he spake, come and let us go to the seer, for he that is now called a prophet was before time called a seer. Okay? Okay, so Michelle got that point. And I'm going to just flip the book randomly and come up with Proverbs chapter 12 and verse 12. Proverbs chapter 12 and verse 12, guys. Let's see who is the first person to find Proverbs chapter 12 and verse 12. The first person to start typing the verse Proverbs chapter 12 and verse 12 will get the point. Go ahead, guys. Go ahead, guys, and start typing. Yeah, I was on First Samuel. I was on First Samuel. Yes, I did. It said it was First Samuel chapter 9 and verse 9. Yes, that's what we were on. And now we are on to Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 12 and verse 12. Yes, it was Dwayne. It was. Now we are on to Proverbs chapter 12 and verse 12. And verse 12. The wicked. Okay, Michelle, I'm going to award you that point. I don't see anything here about discipline. It says, the wicked desireth the net of evil men, but the root of the righteous yieldeth fruit. Okay, guys, so Michelle got that point. Thieves are jealous. Well, I'm going to award you that point because of the context of it. So I'm going to award you that point. Okay? And so we have Dwayne and Michelle are going neck to neck. I have Michelle at 9 and Dwayne at 7. Come on, guys. We are doing 20 games tonight. The first person to get to 20. So we're going on to First Chronicles chapter 17 and verse 15. First Chronicles, remember, guys, First Chronicles chapter 17 and verse 15. The first person to start typing First Chronicles chapter 17 and verse 15. About he said, both time you give me a point. Okay, I'm giving you your point, my friend. I'm giving you your points. I'm giving you your point. Try now and find First Chronicles chapter 17 and verse 15. And tell me, there we go. First Chronicles chapter 17 and verse 15. First person to start typing what First Chronicles chapter 17 and verse 15 says is going to get the point. Now, Dwayne, and the race is on between Dwayne and Michelle. I declare you according to, yes, Dwayne, I'm not sure what that I declare you is about, but in my Bible it says, according to all these words and according to all this vision, so did Nathan speak unto David. Okay, so I'm going to have to award, now it came to pass. No, Dwayne. I'm going to award that point to Michelle. And now we are on to the book of Jeremiah. Jeremiah chapter 48 and verse... Jeremiah chapter 48 and verse 47. Jeremiah chapter 48, guys, and verse 47. Jeremiah chapter 48 and verse 47. Okay, Dwayne, Michelle is running away from you a little bit. Go ahead. Go ahead and start typing Jeremiah 48 and verse 47. If you can start typing what that says, regardless of the version of the Bible you are using, guys. Regardless of the version of the Bible you are using. Once it has the context, the appropriate context, I will award you the point. If it's way off, I'm going to have to apologize. I can't award you the point. Yes, I will restore. Yes, I will. Yes, yet will I bring again the captivity. Hello, how you doing? Is that Scott? How are you doing? Yes, yet I will restore. Yet will I. Okay, so I'm going to award Michelle that point and Dwayne as well. Both of you came in just around the same time, and your context is just about the same. So we're going to be moving right along. I awarded both of you the points because you both came in just around the same time. How are you doing? How are you doing, Scott? How are you doing? Welcome to my channel. Welcome. Okay, we are on to the next question is going to be the book of Nahum. The book of Nahum, Nahum chapter 3 and verse 4. Nahum chapter 3 and verse 4, guys. The book of Nahum. You can find it on your Google Bible. You can find it on your Google Bible. Somebody's whooped here. Oh boy. Did they whoop you? Did somebody whoop you? I'm sorry to hear that somebody whooped you. I hope you whoop them back. Okay, but we are on to, and welcome. Thank you for joining my stream. Welcome to everybody who is here. Thank you for coming. We are on to the book of Nahum, chapter 3 and verse 4. Oh, okay. I know that kind of whooping. I know. Because of the multitude, okay, Dwayne got that point. Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot. Okay. All right, Dwayne, you got that point. We are on to the book of... Okay, Michelle came in afterwards. We are on to the book of Ecclesiastes, guys. Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 12. Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 12. Thank you all for joining me, guys. Thank you for joining me. I hope you feel better, Scott. I hope you feel better. I hope you get some rest tonight so you can be ready for another whooping tomorrow. I'm sorry. Okay. And further, okay, Michelle. Yes, Michelle got that point. And further, by these, my sons, be admonished of making many books. There is no end. Okay, Michelle, you have gotten that point. And we are going to... Dwayne says, when men are afraid. All right, I'm not sure. Your Bible is saying something totally different, my friend. But we are moving right along, guys. We are on to the book of Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy is in the Old Testament. And we are on to Deuteronomy chapter 19 and verse 2. Deuteronomy, guys. Deuteronomy chapter 19 and verse 2. Let's start typing Deuteronomy chapter 19 and verse 2. First person to start typing Deuteronomy chapter 19 and verse 2 will be awarded the point. Thank you, guys. If you came on, if you are on, please go ahead and hit that like button. Invite your friend and your friend. We are halfway through the game, and Dwayne and Michelle are going neck to neck. Dwayne is our current champion, and Michelle is giving him a run for the money tonight. Thank you, guys. There we go. I'm getting the hang of this, guys. It is coming on to be so easy. This thing is giving me trouble after trouble, but now it's getting easier and easier. Thou shalt, yes, Michelle, thou shalt separate 3 cities from thee in the midst of thy land. Let's see. Thou shalt. Okay. Thou shalt separate. Okay, Michelle got that. Michelle got that point. Okay, I thought I heard something. Okay, guys, we will move right along. If Dwayne says, if the Lord, okay, if the Lord, thou shalt separate. I don't see that. I see that in the verse before, Dwayne, but not in this verse that we are concentrating on. So now I am going to have to move right along to the book of Numbers chapter 23 and verse 6. Numbers chapter 23 and verse 6, guys. The first person to start typing Numbers chapter 23 and verse 6 will get the point. Numbers chapter 23 and verse 6. I'm looking for the context here, and I'm trying to find the context of whichever version you are using to compare to what I am looking at. Hello, Aridata. How are you, my dear? How are you doing? Thank you for joining us. Thank you for coming on. Dwayne and Michelle are going neck to neck. And the Lord, and he took up his parable and said, Balak, the king of Moab, hath brought me from Aram. Okay? All right, Dwayne, I give you that point. I give you that point because, yes, and he went back and he returned. All right, the same thing. Oh, chapter 6. And he returned unto him. So Dwayne got that point, and so too did Michelle. And he returned and he went back. Same thing. Okay, and now we're on to 2 Kings. 2 Kings. You guys set around me to beat me up? 2 Kings chapter. Wait, guys, we are on to 2 Kings chapter 18 and verse 18. 2 Kings chapter 18, guys. No, not 1 Kings now. 2 Kings chapter 18 and verse 18. Go ahead and hit the like button, guys. Thank you all for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you for joining me. You know, it's a Thursday, and on a Thursday evening around this time, I usually play Swords in Hand. If you like the game, if you are not familiar with the game, it's a Bible game where I flip the Bible randomly, come up with a verse, tell you the verse. You find the verse in your Bible, and once you find it, you start typing it in the chat. You are awarded the point. We currently have a champion in Mr. Dwayne Randolph. If you think you can beat Dwayne at it, Dwayne knows his Bible back and forth. If you think you can beat him, come over. Join us on a Thursday afternoon around this time and challenge Dwayne to his championship. And when they had called to the king, Now it came to pass, and when they, so Michelle got that point, and so too did Dwayne. Dwayne, I'm giving you that point. I'm giving you that point as well, because of the context, it seems to be just about the same. Which book of the Bible haven't we found yet? No matter how I flip my Bible randomly, there are some books that just don't show up at all. Now we're on to the book of Ruth. Ruth chapter 4 and verse 4. Ruth chapter 4 and verse 4, guys. Ruth chapter 4 and verse 4. Is that, I'm doing, answer me, is that for Ruth chapter 4 and verse 4? Until I come and take you. And I'm not sure that's what mine is saying, Dwayne. Even with the context, with me even acknowledging the context, I don't think that's what mine is saying. Ruth chapter 4 and verse 4. What is yours saying? I don't think so, Dwayne. Go ahead and find the book of Ruth chapter 4 and verse 4, guys. Chapter 4 and verse 4. And you're saying something about Dwayne, you know that Boaz, Michelle, I'm going to give Michelle that point, because Boaz, that's what you type there, Dwayne, is chapter 5 in my Bible. So I believe that your Bible has omitted some of the verses, because where you have chapter 5, if that's your chapter 4 that talks about Boaz, that is my chapter 5. Boaz marries Ruth. That's verse 5 in my Bible. So verse 4, I have to give the point to Michelle, because Michelle's says what mine says, and I. So we are moving right along, guys. Hi, Princess Cher. How are you, my love? How are you? Now we are on to the book of Job. Book of Job. Job chapter 35. Your first answer? Then Boaz. Your first answer was, which one was your first answer? Okay, good to see you, Michelle. Princess Cher, good to see you. I know today is a rough day for you, Princess Cher, but love and blessings to you, my dear. Oh no, I don't want to cheat you, Dwayne. I don't want to cheat you. I hope your day is going well, Princess Cher. I hope your day is going well. Despite your memories for today, I hope you're having a great day. What did you say, Dwayne? No, I'm not cheating you again. I'm not cheating you. I'm on to Job chapter 35 and verse 5. Is that what I had said? Well, if that's not what I said, that's what I'm saying now. Job 35. Job 35 and verse 5, guys. Go ahead, start typing it. Yeah, yes, I see that. Dwayne. Yeah, she has my blessings, my condolences today as well. For guys, if you're in the chat, go ahead and look onto, very good. You know what they say in Jamaica when you are sidetracked from the important issue? Anybody knows? When it look to the heavens, Dwayne says look to the heavens. Yes, Dwayne, I'm giving you that point, Dwayne. I'm going to give you that point. All right? But we are going to look up, yes. Your redemption draweth nigh. That's what it says. It says, look unto the heavens and see, and behold the clouds which are higher than you, than thou. But the clouds which are higher than you. Okay? Thank you all for coming, guys. Thank you for coming. Our next one is going to be Jeremiah. Jeremiah chapter 9 and verse 9. Jeremiah chapter 9. I miss your points, Dwayne. Yes, we shall have gotten that point. We are on to Jeremiah chapter 9 and verse 9. Jeremiah chapter 9 and verse 9, guys. The first person to find Jeremiah chapter 9 and verse 9 will get the point. We are going neck to neck. We have, oh, Michelle. Michelle is presently on 18 and Dwayne is on 12. I hope you guys were keeping score because I'm keeping score and this is what I have. Shall I not visit? Very good. There we go. Michelle got that point again, Dwayne. Michelle got that point. Shall I not visit them for these things, saith the Lord? Shall not my soul be avenged on such a nation as this? Should I not punish? Yes, Dwayne. Should I not punish? All right. And we are getting closer and closer to the end of our game. The first person to get to 20 is going to be the winner. We have Michelle being also close to 20. And we are about to have an upset right here. Somebody is going to get an upset. I hope not. But hey, we are moving. No. No, Dwayne, I'm not robbing you. I am going to find a book that is so far away. We're on to the book of Amos. Amos. The book of Amos chapter 9 and verse 9. Let's see who is the first person to start typing what Amos chapter 9 and verse 9 says. First person to start typing it. Because we are getting close. Is somebody trying to hit me up right down there? Yeah, really? You are something else. Of course I'm giving you your point. What does Amos chapter 9 verse 9 say? Type it right now and see if you don't get the point. Yes. Yes, sir, I am single. Yes, sir, I am single. And I am not looking. Okay? For lo, I will command. Okay, Dwayne got that point. Dwayne got that point. We are moving right along. I am happy being single. Okay? Okay. And Michelle came in afterwards. After I had read it and awarded the point. So, Michelle, we are going to move right along to the book of Matthew. Matthew chapter 18 and verse 18. Matthew 18 verse 18, guys. Matthew 18 and verse 18. Matthew 18 and verse 18. Let's see who is the first person. No, I did not. I gave you your point, Dwayne. You got your point. You got your point. I saw you. You answered several times. Yes, yes, yes. And I gave you your point. And now we are on to Matthew chapter 18 and verse 18. First person to start typing Matthew chapter 18 and verse 18 is going to be getting this. Okay, Dwayne. Dwayne sharpening up. There you go, Dwayne. You got that point. And here comes Michelle. Okay, verily I say unto you, whosoever ye shall bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whosoever ye shall loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. Okay? Verily, verily, I say unto you. All right, the next one, let me just give one big flip here and see what I came up with. And I am on Psalm 89 and verse 52. Psalm 89 and verse 52, guys. Let's see who is going to. Yes, let's see. We are coming up to the end of this show. Let's see who is going to be the first person to type what this verse says. It is Psalm 89 and verse 52, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see who is the first person to start typing Psalm 89 and verse 52. Psalm 89 verse 52, guys. Praise ye the Lord. Okay, there, Dwayne got that. All right, Dwayne got that. Praise ye be the Lord. Blessed be the Lord forevermore. Amen and amen. Okay, very good. Dwayne came in twice before Michelle popped up. Alrighty. We are moving along because we are going to be declaring a winner tonight. The book of Daniel. But Daniel is going to be the winner. Go ahead, guys. Find the book of Daniel. Have you found the book of Daniel? Go ahead and find. This one is going to be a clear giveaway. If you found the book of Daniel, go ahead and find chapter 6. Have you found chapter 6? Okay. I'm giving you all some time now. Daniel, you have found the book of Daniel. Then go ahead and find chapter 6. Have you found chapter 6? Then go ahead and find verse 26. I gave you time to find the book. I gave you time to find the chapter. Now find the verse 26 of Daniel chapter 6. Let's see who is the first person to find Daniel chapter 6 and verse 26. Who is going to be the first person? Michelle. I make a decree. And with that, I make a decree that in every dominion of my kingdom, men tremble and fear before the God of Daniel. And with that, guys, Michelle has been declared the winner. Michelle came tonight and she upset our champion, Dwayne. So Michelle Dwayne is coming in, and even with that point, Dwayne has a total of 17 points. And with that right answer and that timely response, Michelle came in as the winner today. Michelle got 20 points first. And guys, we must celebrate with Michelle. Yeah, Michelle is our new champion. Michelle is our new swords in hand champion, guys. She has garnered 20 points before our champion, our defending champion, Dwayne. And so I'm going to ask Dwayne, are you going to be handing over the crown? Are you going to be handing over the crown so we can all have a drink? We should all have a drink for Michelle. What you guys think? What we drinking? What we drinking, guys? What are we drinking? I am going to be drinking some sorrel. Some sorrel. Dwayne, you are such a good sport. You are such a good sport. Okay, we are going to be drinking, guys. Get your glasses. We're going to drink to Michelle's win. Michelle just upset our champion, our defending champion Dwayne, and now Michelle is the new champion for Swords in Hand. And we are going to be drinking to Michelle. I'm drinking sorrel. I don't know what you all drinking, but this sorrel that I'm drinking is rank. Let me tell you, it is. It has been sitting for a while. This is a virtual sorrel I'm drinking tonight, guys, because I'm going to work. I can't be drinking that sorrel I drank the other day that sent me to bed. So I can't drink that now, not at all. But congratulations to Michelle. Congratulations, my friend. Dwayne said I missed a whole heap of points for him. And I guess have you ever heard the term? Oh yes, here. Cheers, guys. Cheers. Cheers. You ever heard the time you watch the cock while the bunga leak? Anybody ever heard that? That's an old Jamaican term. That's an old Jamaican term where they say that I'm drinking. Sorry for the mashup. Oh yes, you remember last time when I drank that sorrel? That sorrel sent me to bed. That sorrel is 3 years old. It sent me to bed. It knocked me out. That sorrel was, boy, it's so cured. So cured. So I wouldn't drink that now because I'm going to be going to work. So I wouldn't drink that now. But thank you all for coming, guys. Thank you all for joining me. I really did enjoy this game. Tomorrow, you all remember the game I was trying to play last week when the computer was acting up? I'm going to try to play that game tomorrow. I figure I've sorted it out some. So tomorrow, around this time, around 4-ish, I am going to... Yes, it turned into Sorrel Bear, Aridata. It turned into Sorrel Bear. I'm going to be playing that game with the notable women, powerful women. So go ahead, guys. You will have the night to go over all the powerful women you know. We are going to be highlighting about 30 of them. Some of them are well known. Some of them are women that we grew up with, that we know their work. We have seen their work. We have benefited from their work throughout our lifetime. And there are some who are upcoming. And because we love lifting other women up, we are going to be pulling random women from Facebook. Random women also from the internet who are doing great things. They are going great places and we are going to be going with them, pushing them right along. So go ahead, guys. I'm not going to give you any clue about who these women are going to be, but I'm going to split it half and half. So there's going to be about half of the women we're going to talk about tomorrow are going to be women who are established, women who we know, women who we can look at their photograph online and we know, yes, we know who that is. We have seen their work over the years and we know them. And then we're going to highlight some up and coming women who are making strides in today's society. So thank you all for joining me, guys. Prepare yourselves for tomorrow's game on women. And I am going to be rushing off now to work. I thank you all for coming. Thank you all for sharing. Thank you all for liking. I appreciate each and every one of you, because if you all did not come to my channel, I wouldn't be able to have this game. And so I appreciate you all. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart for joining, for playing. And even if you're just commenting in the chat, I appreciate you. If you came on and you liked it, thank you. If you shared it, thank you. If you told a friend and a friend and a friend, I thank you so much. I appreciate it, guys. So this is Trev checking out from Swords in Hand for another Thursday afternoon. Join me this and every Thursday afternoon at about 4 o'clock when we will play Swords in Hand. Thank you, guys. Until next time, when you join me on Swords in Hand, guys, this is Trev from Trevessence checking out. But before I do so, I want to remind you all to always take good care of yourselves and each other. Peace out. Until next time, guys, I'm out. Thank you, guys, for coming. And I will see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. It's only a day away. There we go. Let there be love shared among us. Let there be love in our hearts. May now your peace fill this nation. Cause us, O Lord, to arise. Give us a fresh understanding of brotherly love that is real. Let there be love shared among us. Let there